returns of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they've come in on a nice run of recent form. Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Ready, set. Ready, set, go.
To throw is Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Jackson. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jackson now. That'll be caught by Kupp. Options galore here, second and a few inches. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now third.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. He's got Cooper Kupp on the And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal.
Jackson will keep it. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. His 10th rushing touchdown now on the year, number 12 overall. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Last drive, he ran it in, and how about that being his 10th touchdown on the ground this season, hitting double digits for a quarterback. Pretty impressive. 1st and 10 here. After the interception, here's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Walker. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
At the 10-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that touchdown pass number 51 for him on the year. And it moves it past 2 guys at 50, 2 of the best ever, Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. Brady had 50 in 2007, and Mahomes did it in 2018. Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs because
And he will score! Touchdown, Seattle! Ken Walker, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Boy, Charles, his offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's thrown for a touchdown pass, and he's run for one so far.
When you're able to watch a guy perform at a high level and do it in multiple ways, arm, legs, he really helps his team in a big way. You've got to think that they feel great about where they are. In this ballgame, they feel even better about him leading their team.
Now he's hoping to put them into a better spot after this drive. From the 33, here's second down at 7. Now it's Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson. Now a run, and it's intercepted. Does the big boy have the juice? And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another.
The Seahawks offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Young. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. The quick feet by Jackson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
The quick feet by Jackson. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. And now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Jackson going to keep it to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the... play the shreds of defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Set, steady.
Walker once more. And once again, he's going to be pushed backwards. This time back to the 3. He lost 2, and it brings...
Here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's thrown for a touchdown. He also ran for a touchdown, so they have to count for a guy that can do a little bit of both.
And because of that, that puts a defense back on its heels. Because normally you just think, okay, he's going to throw the ball. Let's tee off, put a little extra pressure on him. But when he's able to either escape or run with the ball and design plays, that really changes what you try and do on defense.
Yeah, you certainly can't forget about the arm, that's for sure.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Jackson.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 27. Jackson will throw again. He gets this into the hands of Cup once again.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here's Jackson to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one going to come up short. No throw.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, like I said, he's looked pretty good to this point. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Here's 3rd and 7.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Now Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already.
Jackson.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose.
Result of the play is a safety.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
They went backwards for the safety last time they had it. Fortunately, they get the ball back on the turnover, and now they'll begin with a 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
18 at the 49ers' 37-yard line.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Fights through it, and he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
They go play action here on 1st down. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Off play action. Jackson. Pressure gets to him again. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up 4th and goal.
The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense. And now following that turnover. They've got an opportunity here to try to cash in with good field position before intermission.
And this is caught at the end. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker. He scored on the ground and through the air. As his guys have opened up a very... Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help him out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So since that last play got nothing, they'll go ahead and decline the penalty, and that forces a fourth down situation. The ball now going back over to the Seattle Seahawks offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Going up top for Cup. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Jackson going to keep it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Gabriel Davis, 27 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation.
Home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. To throw is Jackson. As it complete to Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Jackson from the shotgun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. We will get another look at Seattle's offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Jackson now. And Walker has it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings brings up a third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
For Gabriel Davis. Incomplete. Results for a fourth down.
The Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah.